We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Dero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Here we go, Ray. Here we go.
The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Oh, Jeff, all right.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Luke Voight. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Joey Wendell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So striding forward now, Willie Adames. Couple of hits for him and 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Stepping in, Austin Meadows. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't hang on. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. Runners
Okay,
for second. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Marcos Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0. Sweetly hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll run it over there himself for the out.
The shortstop, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Yandy Diaz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch coming, here it is. Montgomery, a native of South Carolina. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. One out, nobody on. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez is. Previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 2 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Sanchez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out.
The third baseman, Giancarlo.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. He doubled to open up the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Miguel Andujar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Andujar is retired, 2 down now.
The second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. LeMahieu, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I don't care that that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
Looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baby Ray.
Line towards center field. Sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Willie Adames. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Voight, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Two and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Luke Voight. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Voight swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And this throw gets away from him.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Marcos Cabrera has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Cabrera, 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Sanchez 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Picked him up. Voight in foul ground. One down. Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. A little roller toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder,
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Giancarlo.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Choi, 28 years old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Rays will settle for just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Torres. He's set. Here it comes. Colin Poche will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. The 0-1 pitch. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it feels like every time they've made contact, it's been hard contact, and the numbers certainly back that up. In total, they've hit an amazing 10 line drives in this game alone. And while some of those have resulted in outs, it's consistency that has this coaching staff feeling really good about what they're seeing right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Zunino is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another shot now, Joey Wendell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
체력이 떨어질 때.
The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable to first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
좋다.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
투수 포텐 그 상태고. 자.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He's there and records the first out. Plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Urshela, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Okay.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Marcos Cabrera. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1. Next for New York, Luke Voight. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now the pitch. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Adames picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just inside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in now, Yandy Diaz.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. A bouncer to the left side. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. 1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
가자.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the 2nd out. Now with the plate, G-Man Choi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. Torres has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this...
And he'll step off. The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this thing to walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. To the plate now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Urshela stands at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball.
Jose Alvarado enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Jose Alvarado.
Ready with the 1-2. And he'll try to hold in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Green. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
The 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Joey Wendell is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in once again, Willie Adames. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They still trail it here, 2-1. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Okay.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Luke Voight. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch.
Okay.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Behind 0-2 now.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh,
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
So with a save situation on tap, they'll handle the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Now in the Austin Meadows, lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Called strike 0-2. Chapman, a 6'4" lefty. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brendan Lau stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
The 2-1 home.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled field to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The left fielder, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Marcos Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks on the move. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Glasnow was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home.